Hey there, Pathless Peddlers. In our last video, we converted my 700C Vaya into a 650B bike. And in this video, I'm taking that for our first ride through Forest Park here in Portland, Oregon. So if you're curious to see how these new tires and wheels ride, check it out after the bumper. Alright, so we're on Leaf Erickson Road, and this is kind of my first mixed terrain ride with this 650B conversion. So one thing I do notice immediately is kind of how the bike overall is lowered, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It feels more planted, stable, and the steering has changed slightly. It's hard to put my finger on it, but there is a noticeable difference. Super muddy here. Whoa! Totally almost ate it. So on the surface like this, it does an awesome job in kind of sucking up all these little pebbly rock things. So another benefit to this tire, which I didn't really think about initially, is you've got a nice fat tire for gravel, but you can also run fenders. So far I've not had any issues with pedal strike. I mean, it's not super rocky and technical here, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem. Another big advantage of having so much volume is you can run them at lower pressures and not worry about getting a pinch flat. Whee! Alright, so we've hit the kind of the crest of our ride and it's all downhill from here. And this is kind of where this tire really shines. Really glides over all the bumps. There is a downside to this tire. It's that's got a final tread pattern, which isn't the best for kind of slick, muddy conditions. I'm being really cautious on the curves. I just wrapped up my first test ride with this converted 700C Vaya. Overall, the tires performed really well, better than expected. I was kind of really cautious about pedal strike, but that wasn't an issue on this ride. One added benefit that I totally forgot about is that I can run fenders with these fatter tires. I can go on these muddy gravel rides and not get a big mud stripe up my back, which is pretty cool. I think where the tires really shone was going downhill. It really absorbed all the bumps, and this has to be probably one of the more pleasant rides through Forest Park here, just because it wasn't so jarring. Since posting my last video, there have been a couple of questions and comments like, why don't I just run a 700 by 47 tire? And I'm a shorter rider, and when I run a wheel and tire combo that big, the bike starts to feel really top heavy. The center of gravity is off. And with a combination like this, with the 650B by 48, you get all the advantages of the flotation, the traction, the suspension, and a smaller, lighter package. So far, I'm digging this combination. I'm gonna take it out for a couple more spins and do a follow-up video. I think we're also gonna partner up with Northern Cycles, and they're gonna completely randomize this Vaya and come up with a low trail fork for it, and I'll tell you guys how that rides. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any more questions about the conversion and how it feels, leave those in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer them. And if you guys want to see what else I do to this Vaya, be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.